Hello, boys and girls. Mrs. Dailey coming on for math. I have done a previous lesson on rounding and really taken time to go through the strategies and how to do them. So this will be part 2 with more practice because the new May problems are out. So if you haven't watched the first video on rounding, please feel free to push pause and go to my YouTube page and find that video. If you want, you can watch this one, but I'm not going to go into as much detail with the strategies. I'm just going to start with the practice and do some quick reminders. So there is a previous rounding video with more detail in the strategies if you need that. If you've already watched that, then you are ready to go. If you want, you can have a number line at home ready so that you can do these steps with me, or you can just follow along on the computer screen and use your finger. Either one works great for me. I will post a link in the video for a website that you can download a number line from and print and use at home, okay? So let me share my screen and we will get started. So we said before that when we're rounding, the best strategy to use is a number line because it will allow you to see where the numbers are and what the space is between so you know which way you're rounding. So I want to go ahead and get out my spotlight. And I went back and watched my videos and saw that the light was a little hard to see, so I'm going to try with this arrow this time. We'll see how that works. It doesn't really give me a lot of options as far as spotlighting, but I want to make sure that you guys can see where I'm at without having to write all over it. So first, we're going to read our problem up here, and then we will go through and work it on the number line and answer our questions, okay? So Emily sees 8 baby giraffes. She wants to round 8 to the nearest 10. So it gives us a reminder of what we're supposed to do. So it says find the number 8 on the number line. So the first thing I want to do is take my green dot here and put it on the number 8 on our number line. So with your finger, can you touch the number 8 on the number line and help me put, oh, well that's cool, and help me put it where it belongs. Beautiful job. So I have my number on my 8, and now I need to figure out if 8 is closer to 0 or closer to 10, okay? So if you remember from my strategies, I said I always use my red arrows to go back to get to the previous number. So you can see here, it's pointing backwards. So we're gonna count together. And I want you at home to either draw on your own number line and count, or touch the screen and count with Miss Dailey, okay? Here we go. 1, 2, 3, oops, 4, 5, 6, 7, and 8. So how many red hops did we count? Beautiful, 8. So I'm going to put that here since we just counted it and I don't want to have to think about it again. So with your finger at home on your screen or on your keyboard, if you have one, find the number 8 and type it in with me. Beautiful job. So after we do our our red hops to go backwards, we're going to do our blue hops to go forward. So we're going to use these blue because they're pointing forward, and you're going to touch and count with me or do it on your number line at home, okay? Ready? 1, 2. So how many blue hops did we have? Beautiful. So with your finger on your keyboard, touch the number 2. So let's look at our questions, and I'm going to make it a little bit smaller so that we can still see our number line. So we want to know if 8 is closer to 0 or it's closer to 10. So with your finger, touch the side that it's closer to. Is it closer to the 0 or closer to the 10? Beautiful job. It's closer to the 10. So my next question is, am I going to round up to 10 or down to 0? Which way should I round? Up. Thumbs up for if I'm rounding up. Thumbs down if I'm rounding down. Great job. Yeah, I'm rounding up, right? So I'm going to type in the number 10. So at home, you could do that as well. Find the number 10 on your keyboard. And remember, the number 10 is not there, so we have to type in a 1 and then a 0. Beautiful job. All right, let's do another problem for practice. Okay. So here we are. Chris sees 12 puppies. He wants to round 12 to the nearest 10. So first thing we do is find the number on our number line. So with your finger, look at my number line here and touch the number 12. Beautiful job, guys. And we're going to do our red backwards hops first. So let's do that. 1 and 2. So how many red backwards hops did we have? Beautiful. 2 with your finger. Find the number 2 on your keyboard. And then we're going to do our blue forward hops. And I want to hear you counting at home because I didn't hear you on the last one, but I forgot to remind you. So we're going to count our blue hops together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8 hops. Okay, so with your finger, find the number 8. Beautiful job. So now our question is, 12 is closer to which number? Is it closer to this side where the 10 is, or closer to this side where the 20 is? Beautiful job. Yeah, it's closer to the 10. So are we rounding up, thumbs up for up, or are we rounding down, thumbs down for down? Beautiful. Yeah, we're rounding down because we're closer to the 10. So our answer is 10 again. Beautiful job. I feel like you guys are starting to get a little faster at this because we've been practicing. All right. Emily sees 39 puppies. She wants to round 39 to the nearest 10. So first job is to put our green dot on the number line. So with your finger, please find the number 39 and touch it. Beautiful job, guys. All right. We're going to do our red backwards hops first, and I want to see you and hear you counting, so you can either touch and count with me or do them on your number line at home. And if I'm going too fast, please feel free to pause the video and take a minute to work it out on your paper, and then you can check it with me, and that's fine too, okay? So let's count the red together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and 9. 9. So with your finger, can you find the number 9 on your keyboard? Beautiful job. And now we're going to do our blue forward hops to see how close it is to the next 10. 1. With your finger, can you find the number 1? Beautiful. And 39, what's it closer to? Is it closer to this side where the 30 is, or this side where the 40 is? With your finger, touch the side it's closer to. Or you can tell me the number. Beautiful job. It is closer to the 40. So with your thumb, are we rounding up or down? Thumbs up if we're rounding up, thumbs down if we're rounding down. Beautiful. We're rounding up, right? Our number is going to get bigger because we are closer to the next 10 number, which is 40. So let's type that in together, okay? 40 is a 4 and a 0. So find a 4 and then a 0. Beautiful job. I love how hard you guys are working, and you're starting to get it faster and faster. That's awesome. All right. Chris sees 44 kittens. He wants to round 44 to the nearest 0. So what's my first step? Awesome. I see lots of fingers already like, where's the 44 at? Looking at their number line and pointing to it for me. Great job. So my dot is on the number 44, and I'm going to do my backward arrows first. So let's count together. Ready? 1, 2, 3, and 4. With your finger, please touch the number 4 on your keyboard. Alrighty, and next up, we're going to do our forward blue arrow. So let's count those together. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Good counting. So with your finger, please find the number 6 and touch that on your keyboard. And here's my question. Is 44 closer to the 40 over here? Or is it closer to the 50? Which one is it closer to? Beautiful. It's closer to this side, right? I needed less red than I did blue. So it's closer to 40. So with your thumb, please show me, am I rounding up or am I rounding down? Up or down? Good job, you guys. We're rounding closer to that smaller 10 number. Beautiful job. All right, give me a kind of idea about how we're feeling. Thumbs up, I got it. I'm totally good. Thumbs to the side, I need a little bit more practice. Thumbs down, I'm still really lost. All right, if you have your thumbs down, I want you to pause it and I want you to go back to the other video about rounding, because that video will go a little bit slower and it will give you some more strategies to use and explain those strategies a little bit better. Today's more practice, okay? So if you have your thumbs down and you're still really lost, I want you to pause it and I want you to go back to the other rounding video and watch that one, okay? If you're feeling like you need more practice or you're good, then that's great. We're gonna move on and work on our hundreds place rounding, okay? And remember, for hundreds place, it was the same strategy. We just don't have to count. We have to look with our eyes and see which one it's closer to, okay? So for hundreds, and I'm going to zoom in a little bit so we can see a little bit better, our problem says, Emily feeds 319 piglets this month. She wants to round 319 to the nearest 100. So remember, for hundreds place, we have our dot to tell us where the middle is. And we need to find about where 319 is, okay? And that's where we put our green dot. So I know that the number 19 is right before the number 20. So I'm going to look for 320 and put my green dot there. Okay. And it might not be exactly, but it's close enough that I can do my rounding, okay? So does 319 fall below the halfway point? Remember, that's if it's before this red circle in the middle. So is it before, yes or no? Touch the picture for the answer. Is it before, yes or no? Beautiful.
Yes.
And the next question is, does 319 fall below, at or above? So is it on this red dot or over on this side past it? And if it's before it, then it can't be past it, right? So our answer is no.
No.
So our last question is, well, two-part question is, are we rounding down or are we rounding up? So with your finger, can you touch the button for the answer? Should we round up to 400 or down to 300? Beautiful job. Yeah, we're closer to the 300, so we're gonna round down.
Down.
And we're rounding down to 300. Beautiful job. Let's do another practice. Okay. Chris feeds 499 piglets this month. He wants to round 499 to the nearest 100. So I know that the number 99 is close to 100. So I'm going to go to the closest I can get to 500. And let's answer our questions together. So does 499 come before the red circle? Touch the button, yes or no. Does it come before the red circle? No, very good. That would mean it would
No.
be this side, and it's not. So does it come after the red circle? Very good, yes. So
Yes.
here is my question. Is Chris going to round up or down? Which way is Chris rounding, up or down? Beautiful job. He's rounding up because he's
Up.
closer to the biggest 100, the 500. Beautiful job. You guys seem like you're getting the hang of it. We're going to do a couple more practice problems. So that's the one we just did. Emily feeds 683 kittens this month. She wants to round 683 to the nearest 100. So I'm going to think about the number 83, and if I'm counting 83, what comes after 83? 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, right? 90. That's when I count my next 10, right? If I start at 83 and I count till I get to the next 10th place, 83, 84, 85, 86, 87, 88, 89, 90. So I need to get close to the 90. Okay. So here are my questions. Does my green dot come before my red dot? Yes or no? Beautiful job. Does my green dot come
No.
on or after my red dot? Yes, beautiful job.
Yes.
Am I rounding up or am I rounding down? Beautiful job. And can
Up.
you guys either touch or tell me, what number am I rounding up to? Beautiful. Yeah, this is my next 100 number. 700, excuse me, 700. Great job, you guys. All right. Chris feeds 830 kittens this month. He wants to round 830 to the nearest 100. So I know that 30 is a tens number and these numbers are counting by 10, so I can find the number 30. So with your finger, can you touch 830 on the number line? And I can make it bigger so you can see it. Can you touch 830 on the number line? Beautiful job. So let me put my green dot there. Now my question is, does 830 come before my red middle dot? Yes, beautiful job.
Yes.
So we know that means the next question, does it come after the red dot, is no, right? So
No.
am I rounding up or am I rounding down? Which way am I rounding? Beautiful job. I'm rounding down because it comes before my middle dot. Good job. And with your finger, can you touch the 100 that I'm rounding down to? Yeah, I need to go all the way back till I get to the 100, and there it is, 800. Great job. All right, you guys did a great job with that. I think there's one more. Oh, nope, that was the last one. All right. You guys did a great job working on those problems and practicing rounding. Remember, there is a previous video on rounding, so if you're still struggling a little bit, you can either watch this video again or you can watch the previous video on rounding and do some more practice, okay? I will see you guys next time for another lesson. Bye.